This is our current space where we make our models. It's messy, poorly lit, and inefficient. For a model maker, it's impossible to stay focused in a space like this. So let's make this place better and more efficient with just a few steps. Also, we're giving away a special gift to anyone who needs it at the end of the video. Make sure you stick around for that. First, let's look at the layout. We have decided to split the space into 3 zones, each serving a different purpose. 1. The dry zone, mainly used for cutting parts, sanding, customizing, assembling, and tools. 2nd, the painting zone, complete with a spray booth, our GTX-778 air compressor, our airbrushes, the AirHub Pro airbrush stand, our water-based Kaleido Colorworks paint, and enough empty space to work. Lastly, the wall space. The space is mainly used for lighting, long-term storage, and decorations using our pegboard system. With the space properly laid out, now we can work better, faster, and bring you guys even better content moving forward. Let's begin. Step 1. Clearing everything out. We need a blank space to start. First, let's get rid of the ugly gray wall by painting it black. Because this is the space we will be shooting our videos from, we think it's best if we keep the colors uniform and use matte black. This will help us control lighting in our videos by reducing light bounce, resulting in better quality content moving forward. Step 2. Let's install the pegboards on the wall. These are just generic pegboards. If you're looking to build something like this, we definitely recommend getting something better. We've had the idea of using the pegboards to display the model kits we have built, because just look at our current situation. It's a glass cupboard stuffed with our models, so we want to improve it. With the pegboards up on the wall, it's time to put our model kits in the place they deserve. Let's move on to a shelf above them, which serves as storage and a placeholder for our LED headlights. When it comes to the painting area, we've kept things really simple. The GTX-778 air compressor sits at the corner junction of the L-shaped table, so it could power both spaces. We sometimes use air-powered grinding and sanding tools for our projects in the dry area, and they can also power our airbrushes in the painting area. Then it would be the waterfall spray booth. We are working on our version at the moment. Too bad it's not going to be a folded one. We apologize for that, but it's still going to be something awesome, which we promise. Anyway, for paint storage, we just use some off-the-shelf solutions. Painted everything black for aesthetic reasons, and let the colors of the Kaleido paint bottles serve as natural decorations. The desk setup is simple, we just got a regular desk lamp. It's practical and does the job well. We've placed all of the tools, storage racks, and shelves against the wall to give us more space to work on the model kits on the desk too. So now the workspace is complete, a full black studio focused on video shooting and efficiency. But before we end the video, remember the freebie we promised at the beginning? Let's talk about it now. Let's rewind back to the part where we started hanging our model kits on the pegboards. To achieve this effect, we 3D designed and printed our own pegboard display stand. We know that on the market that there are many pegboards with various fold sizes and fold spacings. To make this a universal pegboard display kit, we've designed it as a modular system with adjustable pegs. Here's how it works. Depending on what you have and what you want to display, we have 2 kinds of faces. One for gunpla and another for 1/24th scale model cars. First, let's have a look at the one for gunplas. It has a smaller base with a 6mm hole for you to insert your generic or Bandai display stand. And at the back we have an angled peg with an adjustable locking system. You insert the peg into the base horizontally, then rotate it vertically to lock it in. You can then adjust the distance of the 2 pegs according to the holes on your pegboards. Then you just have to hang it on your pegboard, plug in your display stand, place your gunpla on it, and you're done. Now for cars it's a bit trickier. We have a much bigger base and 2 types of inserts. One is the one you saw earlier, made for the pegboards, and the other is on the opposite side for the wheels of your scale model cars. It's basically a hook that attaches to a car's suspension arm. We have now tested the angle of the hooks against our model cars, and they work just fine. Some may require a bit more effort than the others, but it works. We looked around the internet and found some that work, but there isn't a universal one that fits most pegboards, so we've decided to make our own. The good news is that now you can get them on our website for only $99. Nah, I'm just joking. We are giving these STL files away for free on our website, with the link in the description, complete with all the information and tutorials you need on how they work. Now you can print them at home with your 3D printer. Whether you're using a filament or a resin printer, it doesn't matter. We hope you like this video and the pegboard stands, and we ask only that you share it with your friends or family. It's greatly appreciated. Also, while you're here, let us know in the comments section below if you like videos like this. We are constantly trying new ways to connect better with you guys, so your feedback matters. Again, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to check out the pegboard stands using the link in the description. Until next time, bye-bye.